Thank you for joining us here on the News at 4. I'm Shira Matsuzawa. And new this afternoon, there is a travel advisory for Americans flying to several locations around the world. The U.S. Department of State issued the advisory earlier this afternoon because of increased tensions because of the current conflict going on in the Middle East. Now, those locations include Israel, the West Bank, Gaza, and Lebanon. And in the Middle East now, Israeli airstrikes continue to hit Hamas targets across the Gaza Strip today, including parts of the south that Israel has declared as safe zones. This as Egyptian authorities were still working out logistics for delivery of humanitarian aid, food, water, and medicine into Gaza with Israel's permission. NBC's Jay Gray reports from Tel Aviv.
Good evening. It has been an intense day in Gaza. The Israeli Defense Forces saying that they have been involved in continuous attacks. Hundreds of strikes over the last 24 hours. They say that they've hit missile launch sites, tunnel shafts, intelligence and operational structures, and that 10 leaders of Hamas, using their words, have been eliminated. We know that they are continuing to mount for a push on the ground. They're moving troops in. They're training. They've got equipment staged. And today, according to the Reuters wire service, the Israeli defense minister told troops on the ground there, quote, "You see Gaza now from a distance. You will soon see it from inside." So perhaps that ground assault that so many have been talking about over the last week or so is a bit closer to actually moving in. On the other end of the spectrum here and at the other end of Gaza, we are going to see perhaps some aid rolling in, something that's been desperately needed over the last 2 weeks. The president making the trip here and pushing for humanitarian aid to get to 2 million or so trapped in Gaza right now with no help. And if it all works the way it's been planned, trucks could begin to roll in tomorrow. 20 trucks filled with water, food, and medicine to those who are in the middle of this fight right now. UN officials say they are pleased with this change, but that in reality they would need 100 trucks a day to fulfill the need on the ground in Gaza. That's the very latest this evening from Tel Aviv. I'm Jay Gray. Back to you now.
And we'll continue to follow the latest out of the Middle East for you tonight.